because it's a lifelong thing. Like, it was like, it started when I was real young, you know what I'm saying? And I literally grew up throughout my life in institutions, in different prisons and jails and all that. So it's a long-winded answer, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I think what I've taken from it, what I can say right now, what I've taken from what I've, up until this point, the biggest lesson out of all that shit is just being humble. You know what I'm saying? It's giving me a different sense of being humble and humility. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a real part of me that was just like a menace for a long time and didn't give a fuck about nothing and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But I think if you take anything from having your freedom taken from you, is that when it's given back to you, you step a little different. You know what I'm saying? You appreciate every step a little more. You know what I'm saying? Or every small success or progress, you look at it a little bit different than from before all that. Now, for some people, that takes a long time. I'm one of those people. I'm a knucklehead. It took me a long time. And even after they threw big numbers at me, I still ain't completely learned. You know what I'm saying? I came back and was in the street wilding all over again. So it took a process of things. And to be honest with you, I think the hardest thing and the biggest lesson was parole. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the most difficult part out of all that shit is being in the street and like kind of having your freedom dangled in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you out here, but at any minute I could walk in your house, disrespect you and your family, tell you to do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible, son. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like basic shit. A night out with your lady, to the movies. You know what I'm saying? Going to see your moms in an emergency situation might have to be explained. You know what I'm saying? And that explanation might be declined or rejected by this fucking dickhead that's in charge of your life. You know what I'm saying? And you already did your time. Like for example, my situation was one of them situations where I was given a certain amount of time and I had to max that time out, and I still had to do post-release supervision, which is it's an ill way that they dressed up the word parole. You know what I'm saying? Which is they just made you do the time and the full amount of parole. They got both at it.